journey, we got a terrible cough from the allergies. I'm sure it was Georgia. But we are now in the hill country of Texas. To recap on our journey, the first day that Tommy and I started our adventure was November the 30th. And we went to Blue Springs to see the manatees. And then we went to the city of, Casadega, to buy some pretty rocks. And then the next morning, we were late getting started. We wanted to watch the sunrise over the ocean. And Tommy was very excited to see the ocean, and she wanted to put her foot in it. But it turned out all the beaches were closed. I mean, we must have done 100 miles. And then we were on time restriction. When we got to the fort, we wanted to ride the barge over to see the fort. But we passed by because there was a bad storm coming, the one that was in Mississippi with all the tornadoes. So we went on about our way. We stopped and saw the fort in St. Augustine, and we did something else in St. Augustine. What did we do? Oh, the lighthouse. We looked at the lighthouse. We didn't want to tour it and didn't want to spend, I think it was $15 a ticket or something like that.
Didn't want to walk the stairs.
Hey, we didn't want to walk the stairs. There's only 183 steps. No big deal. But then we're still in our time frame. We're still making good time to get to Bobby's house. And so we get into Georgia. We wanted to go to Savannah, but the storm delayed us. And so we said, okay, you can't see the Riverwalk at night. It's not going to be that great. So we passed that by. And then it got dark and we missed our exit. So then we went to Motel 6. Very expensive for such a crappy hotel.
Yeah, it was, I think.
And I fell down again. I fell down in Casadega. I just fell right out the door like I had good sense. Then we got to the Motel 6 and I fell down. You tell the story about the man.
A man comes dashing into the hotel room. Your sister fell down. Come help your sister right now. And I turned and followed him, but I couldn't get near her because he was all over helping her up and checking her to make sure she didn't hurt herself. And she was just kind of dazed. And he said, here, let me get you to your room. And he said, no, you have to sit down. Go sit down on your bed right now. And then he was talking to her, patting her hand. And then, well, she forgot to take her insulin after dinner. Insulin! And then he went wacky again. Oh, where's her medicine? We gotta get it. I told him it was in the car. So he started unloading the car and bringing in things until he got to her little refrigerator. And then he counted out every single bottle of medicine, every single needle she had. She said, I'm putting it right here. Now, what do you need? Don't give yourself the shot while I'm here. I'm scared of shots. But he was just so sweet. He just was patting her and holding her and telling her, oh, it's going to be okay. And he had recently suffered loss in his family, and that person was a diabetic. And he was just so lovely. And he kept unloading, and then finally he said, okay, I'm leaving so you can take your shot. And he was gone. Never got his name.
Yeah, that made me feel so special. Just a stranger to take such good care of me. And so anyway, we got up the next morning. We're not going to backtrack, so we find a new route. And we get on this really beautiful road. I think I did some pictures of it. It's like 2.5 hours, no bathroom, no nothing. Windy, narrow road, no curves, no nothing. And then we got to the Golden Nest. And Tommy saw the food. It was fried liver, fried okra, fried pork chops. She went bananas. And the lady said, are you going to just take pictures or are you going to buy the food? And then the lady was laughing because Tommy even took a picture of the menus. There was something she'd never seen before.
A little gas station, not a restaurant, a little gas station with all that yummy deep south stuff.
Yeah, when we were in Anadarko, I should have told you stop Fetch. What is it? Step and Fetch. They had a buffet like that too. A lot of places do. But I never seen fried liver and fried okra. But that was pretty cool. So anyway, we made it to Bobby's house and I played with the baby. We had a really, really good time. And then we took off about 10 o'clock at night, the next night, heading to Tennessee. Because we wanted to go see the Trail of Tears. We wound up in Chattanooga about, 2 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, it was 2 when we got in that forever dreary, dark road that was so awesome.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, what happens is, when she's leaving Chattanooga, instead of staying in Tennessee, she goes back to Georgia. And we get on this road, it's Highway 136. And I travel, and when it comes to this traveling, I'm not afraid of much anything. But this road wasn't even paved. And it was so narrow, and it was like a snake. And I'm going, oh my God, the GPS is taking us to somebody's house. You know, that's happened to me before. But anyway, we got back on the highway again. And then I wanted to read a sign that Tommy passed. So I jumped out of the car and ran over to read the sign. Then these 2 cars of men pulled up. What are you doing? And I pointed the sign, and then I hurried back to the car and get back in the car. And so we're still lost. So,
yeah, my GPS went out, my telephone went out, deep in the dark middle of the night.
You know, if you're going to travel, be sure and pay your phone bill.
Ouch.
But anyway, so we pulled over. We didn't know her phone had been disabled. And so we pull over into this dark spot by a gas station that's closed. And she gets out to get something from the car, and then there's a big dog. That scared her. So she got back in the car. And my GPS started working. My GPS never works. So we wound up on Highway 59. I don't know how we did that. But then I told her, just go to Nashville. And she literally believed me. But I wanted to exit at 40. And I never thought about 40 running straight into Oklahoma, because I was thinking I had Mississippi, Arkansas, and all of these other places to do. And we got to Graceland. It was kind of drab, because when you go into springtime, it's all full of pink flowers and stuff. But we enjoyed Graceland. And then we went to Bass Pro. It's a pyramid. And oh gosh, it is so beautiful. So huge. It's always worth the adventure to go to Bass Pro in Memphis. I wanted to stay in the hotel that Michael and I stayed in. But it's been like 3 years. And they tore down the hotel and they built condominiums. And then we went into West Memphis, which was in Arkansas. And we went to Dairy Queen and we got the worst ice cream we ever ate in our lives with a bad behavior. And then we just drove till we couldn't drive anymore, and we pulled into a rest area and watched 2 movies and got all cozy and everything. And then we took off the next day and we got into Oklahoma, Anadarko, Oklahoma, and we had lunch with our friends. And Tommy didn't know that her best friend was at work there, so we didn't call her to join us for lunch. So that was kind of sad. And then at the end of lunch, we took off and we went to Mount Scott. You got to watch that video. That she was so afraid she was going to fall off the mountain. And then when we left the mountain, we saw buffalo, and then we headed over here